If it's a little awkward, well, that's because it is. I decided that I am meant to share things, and I keep putting it off because I don't have the right setup. I don't have the time, which is a lie because I have plenty of time. Um, when I feel like I have something to say, it's on a day when I haven't taken a shower and my hair's not done. And yeah. So, the truth of the matter is, none of that matters. What matters is that I show up and I say whatever it is that I am here to say, which I won't necessarily know until we're in the moment here. Because I've also gone down that road. I've gone down the road of trying to plan out all the topics, all the things that I could teach you from all my experiences and, my story, the things that I've gone through. And while, yes, there are a lot of lessons that I have had to learn the hard way and hope to maybe help you circumvent some of those difficult lessons by sharing my story with you, that also is not the way to go about it. For some people it is, for some people, and I was in this world for a very long time. I am a certified director of operations. That is, strategic planning is what I did, and the way my brain used to just naturally work. See the goal, count backwards with the steps, but so many magical things have happened that are in no way aligned with the steps that I thought would get me from here to there. And where is there even, really? So this year, I have decided that I am showing up for myself each day and for you in front of this screen in order to allow whatever is meant to come through, whatever wants to come through, whatever message there is to flow through. Meet the muse every day, as Stephen Pressfield says in The War of Art. I really enjoyed that book because it opened my eyes to showing me that, when we feel confused and when we feel like we don't have a direction, a lot of times it's because we haven't allowed ourselves to fully land somewhere. We're not showing up every day for ourselves in a way that our muse or divine inspiration, whatever you want to call it, can meet us and depend on us. And we're not showing ourselves that we can depend on ourselves either. So if you would like to come along with me on this journey of showing up for myself every day, encouraging you to show up for yourself every day in whatever way you feel inspired to do so, welcome. Welcome to New Eyes Open. Over the course of my life, I have seen life differently, or at least I thought it was differently. Honestly, it's just different to the previous me, the previous version of me, hence the name New Eyes Open. There's really nothing new under the sun. There are experiences maybe that I've had that aren't exactly the same as what some other people have had, but we are all essentially going through the same human drama, just with different details, a different backstory, different setting, different character, but the plot is essentially the same. And in that, I mean the grand plot, as in we all came here with a curriculum to learn here in Earth School, and we are on our journey, our learning journey, right? And so I unschool my kids because I feel like maybe, just maybe, by allowing them to be free to follow their unique journey from the time they're they're young children, they're adolescents now, but from the time they're young children, being able to follow their unique journey instead of having to follow that while learning how to navigate and fit into this mold, that a certain system would say that all children between certain ages need to fit into. I think I'm giving them a leg up. Whether I'm right or not, who knows? As with all things on this channel as well, you will hear me say things. I will share my story. I will share what I am currently going through, and I will share the way that I see things in the moment. But there's always the caveat that, what do I know? And whatever I do know is for me to know. And as I share it with you, it's in the hopes that it will awaken something or spark something or somehow be one little glimmer on your journey that helps you open your eyes to what you know and what you're meant to know in this life. It's not so that you'll follow me or do as I say or believe as I believe. Nothing like that. So just wanted to get that out to begin with. I already have some videos on this channel started. I started this practice about 3 years ago and then abandoned it for a little while because, once again, I thought I had to have everything perfectly scripted and, this perfect plan, this strategic plan for how this video was going to happen, and that is just not what I am called here to share. I am called here to be in the moment, to be present with you, to share with you what I am learning at the time and what I am inspired to say and speak about at the time, not what I planned 3 months ago. And that terrifies me a little bit, being put on the spot. There's always the fear of like, what if I show up and I have nothing to say? And yet, that is never truly the case with me. I almost always have something to say. And often, I've tried to post things on Instagram and do, the little 90-second videos or reels. And I always go over, no matter how hard I try to squeeze in what I want to say in 90 seconds, I have a very difficult time doing that without lots of edits, which take way longer than what it's worth. So why not meet you here? And I believe that if you came across this video, you were meant to. I don't believe that we need to hustle and push. And I think if we truly have faith, if we believe that we have a message that needs to be shared, then doesn't it also stand to reason that whatever force is wanting that message to come through will guide the people who need to hear it to your message? I mean, I reached out today to my first life coach, who I found through a picture of a horse standing in snow. It was on Instagram, and yes, he did take the step to post his picture on Instagram, his horse's picture on Instagram, but it was just a picture of a horse standing in the snow. And the caption was his website. And the website name also spoke to me. So there's something there about being intentional about what you do put out in the world, but also having faith that whoever sees it and is meant to see it will see it, and whoever it resonates with and is meant to dive further down this journey with you will reach out. You'll find a way to connect. And so that is how I am choosing to approach this channel going forward. I will show up for you. I will encourage you to show up for you. I will show up for me. And if we are meant to find one another, then we will. I have faith in that. And if you are looking for somebody to walk with you on this journey and my voice resonates, that's all you need. You don't need a fancy sales page. You don't need me to convince you of all the ways, the one problem I can help you solve. Because honestly, you are uniquely equipped to solve your own problems. You may need guidance along the way. You may need somebody to say something, to sit with you and ask you questions that allow your natural response, the truth, to come up. But you already have the answers within you. So that is what this channel is about. And yay, I showed up for myself on day one. So yeah, tomorrow I will come back and talk about day one and this whole January 1st thing and how you don't need to feel any pressure around it. All right, until then, thank you so much for joining me. Sometimes we'll be on the porch together. Today we are not, because as soon as I walked outside to record this, it was raining. And so instead of inviting you to sit on the porch with me in the rain, I decided to come out to my cozy little she shed and turn on the heater and talk to you in comfort instead of on the porch. So I am wishing you all the best, and until tomorrow, my friend, be well.